VDM. Crazy things are happening. Crazy things are happening. Yes, you heard me right. Crazy things are happening. VDM has finally, given his 2 cents on this Nigeria Must Go demonstration, which is led by Hassan Ayariga and Kweku Anam, and also the concerned youths of Ghana. But guys, there's a problem. There's a problem because VDM has said some things that can cause diplomatic issues between Nigeria and Ghana. But if I want to even be sincere, he did not start with just VDM. He started with Kweku Anam and Hassan Ayariga. So VDM has finally come to blow up the little fire that Kweku Anam and Hassan Ayariga started. So right now, it is full-blown warfare. Guys, I will be analyzing the 9-minute video of VDM, word by words, because there were so many blunders in that video I want to correct. And there were some points he made that made a lot of sense. Very Darkman has accused the Ghanaian government of sponsoring criminal politicians in Nigeria. Very Darkman, you sure say you're ready for this the way you talk? Guys, I want us to watch Ghana Boy's video and one other Ghanaian content creator, and then we'll come back for the proper analysis of VDM's video. I'm Delicious Army. Here I tell Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff related to them. Kindly like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Very Darkman of Nigeria, Very Darkman. You make people learn the hard way, and I think it's time for you to learn the hardest way. Very Darkman, we saw a video of you. You made a video concerning the current Nigeria Must Go in Ghana. And for some reason, you've deleted that video from your page. But Very Darkman, listen, if this is who you are, then I think we all understand why Nigeria is the way Nigeria is today. Very Darkman, we still have the video. In the video you made it clearly in there that you've heard Ghanaians are out saying Nigerians should go, and among all the reasons Ghanaians are saying Nigerians should go, there's only one reason which you support, which is the igboking, that an Igbo man or somebody cannot come to Ghana and says he wants to build a palace and be an igboking. But aside that, when it comes to the issue of fraud, Ghanaians should keep quiet, because when it comes to fraud, Ghanaians and Nigerians are doing fraud together. You even made reference and said that Dada Joe and Hajia for real that were Ghanaians, they were arrested by FBI because of fraud. Very Darkman, let me ask you a question. When Dada Joe and Hajia for real was arrested, did you see any Ghanaian coming out to protest or say justice for any of them? Ghana, we don't support fraud. That is one. Secondly, we heard you saying that Ghana's economy is being built by fraud, it's being run by scam money, so we should keep quiet. Very Darkman, this country, Ghana, belongs to the citizen of this country. The country of this Ghana belongs to we, the citizen. And we are saying we don't want scam. Whether it's Ghanaians doing it, whether it's Nigerians doing it, it is wrong and we do not accept it. You even went out in saying that when the real people that are into scam are the British and the whosoever that came to scam our forefathers. So we should keep quiet, and Ghanaians and Nigerians are doing scam together. My brother, we don't want scam in this country. We don't care whether it's Ghanaians doing it. We don't care whether it's Nigerians doing it. We in Ghana, we believe good name is better than rich. And we don't encourage the youth of this country to get yourself involved into scam. So my brother, you lost it. Don't come in. Recently, we posted a video where your own Nigerians, Very Darkman, they were calling on you that come to Ghana. Kids have been trafficked. Young girls have been trafficked from Nigeria to Ghana, and many of them are getting mad. You were being called upon. You never replied to that very video. Today, you are here telling us that we should keep quiet because we all do scam together. Very Darkman, are you encouraging scam?
No, like he's literally engaging like crimes, high crimes, kidnapping, you know, extortion and everything. Because if you are saying that we should keep quiet because our people are doing with your people together, then this is very serious situation.
Yeah, it's very serious.
Very serious.
We should keep quiet because Ghanaians and Nigerians are doing the scam together. So we should keep quiet. My brother, we don't care about that. If those Ghanaians are doing...
They are not Ghanaians.
The politicians, Ghana is not for them. Ghana belongs to the citizens of the country. We vote the politicians into offices, and 4 years, they are gone. We elect who will come back again. So we have say in this country. We tell them what to do because we elect them there. And at this point, we are saying that we don't want all these criminal activities in Ghana. So Very Darkman, nobody is sending you to come and speak for Ghana or come and talk to. Who are you to come and tell Ghanaians what to do? My brother, keep quiet and sit there if you don't have anything to say. Before you come back and talk about this issue, think well and come out. Don't come and speak the rubbish you spoke,
This
and you later go and delete it.
yes. This is the reason why he deleted the video, because you realize that is so stupid. You are very dumb.
Charlie, leave that guy cry.
First of all, the Nigerian activist, the dark guy, he made a video concerning what is going on in Ghana currently. And initially, I didn't want to do a video about that because I find nothing of substance in it. Like what he said, he just came in blue air. So I didn't want to say anything about it, but people were tagging me. Now, let me say this. Activism is way different from having a dialogue. It's way different from trying to dilute national situations. You understand? Activism, you can just, oh, they steal this person, this, that everyone can do that. You understand? But having a dialogue, trying to apply the law it's supposed to be applied, trying to break things down, it's way difficult. You understand? Now, he said a lot of things, but let me pick the two things he said. The first one, he said Ghana is a safe haven for fraudsters. What he means is that Ghana harbors criminals. Ghana, takes in people that that are involved in this cyber crime of a thing, and that if you are a fraudster, you can come to Ghana and do that. That's what he actually meant in a nutshell. Meaning in Ghana, the laws don't work on those that do fraud, which is image tarnishing. We understand. And then secondly, he went ahead and said that Ghana economy is standing because of fraud money from Nigeria, which is a gross disrespect to our ministers, especially the Minister of Finance, who is doing everything to make sure the economy is on track. How can you, like, wait, so the hush puppy and the things that are doing the fraud in Nigeria, why didn't they use the fraud money to sustain Nigeria? No, like what he said actually to me, nothing of substance there inside. You understand? How can you stand up and say a whole country economy is dependent on fraud from another country? Now where Jimiana? Oh, where Jimiana? That is why when that guy come and do the borehole over here, I was very much pissed. Like a country brought in policies, taxing its citizens, putting in things to make sure that the economy, inflation, and cost of living is okay. You and your country saying that Ghana economy is standing because of fraud money. Why can't Nigeria also use the fraud money to make their economy stand? Huh? You are doing something. So when when those three Nigerians went and unalived the taxi driver at Pampram, did he say anything? Oh, what is the meaning of that? All the things, getting into dialogue and trying to dissect national issues is like, chasing kidnappers. What nonsense.
I just watched a lady's video of her reacting to a live between VDM and another Nigerian guy. The Nigerian guy was reporting to VDM that Ghanaians are locking their shop right now in Ghana this morning as it is. And VDM was like, oh, so sorry. Can you make a video of them locking your shop and send to me? I'll give you my contact so I could come to Ghana and, do the best I can do. My own advice for you, VDM, you are well respected and loved by Ghanaians and Nigeria and by my humble self. But what till you go do for Ghana? What till you feel do? Ghanaians are two-headed snakes. One go they lick you, the other one go they squeeze the life out of you. You may have people in power, in positions in Ghana that actually love you, but you could land there and fuck around and end up in jail for real this time. They'll throw away the keys. There are people in jail that have done way less. I'm telling you. I mean, people, you would think I'm joking. You people would think I'm just blabbing or hailing Ghanaians until you actually learn the hard way. So, whatever it is you plan to go and do in Ghana, leave them to do their business. Because these people put themselves in trouble. I mean, the shops they are closing is not only Nigerian shops. They are closing shops that are in some specific areas that are marked unsafe to own shops. So even Ghanaian women's shops, there's a Nigerian man shouting in one viral video that his wife's shop, it is not his shop, has been locked. And they are thinking it is a Nigerian shop, but it is his Ghanaian's wife's shop. Whether it's a Ghanaian's or a Nigerian's, the shops are getting locked. And it is sad that that particular place is populated by Nigerian shop owners, if you know what I mean. But when this whole thing started happening, it is your Nigerian people that put their own brothers in trouble. Like I keep saying, you Nigerians are your biggest problems. They talk about it, they know one Igbo king. Nigerians, they come, they say, our Igbo king must stand. If anything happens to one Igbo man, 10 Ghanaians will go down. We are doing better than you in your country. Why don't you focus and build yourself and make money like us? For allowance where Ghanaians give una to do business for their country. Do you know that it is in the Ghanaian constitution that no foreigner is allowed to do retail business in their country unless you invest over $1 million? We don't want to compete with Lebanese and Chinese. Where they Ghana, they do business. I want to say, and you people are allowing the Lebanese. You know how much those people don't invest?
So guys, VDM said some words that might end him in the Ghanaian bars. This video is going to be very, 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 very critical. So I would advise you watch it to the very end, because there are several things he said in this video that I want to address. Let's listen to Very Darkman. I'll be playing just the audio, not the video. Let's listen to the audio. I'll be analyzing it words by words. Let's start.
So if people don't know that it's fraud that is helping your economy, if not your economy for don't crash. So you don't know in Ghana. I see people doing protests. Most of the investments in Ghana is not owned by Ghanaians. It's owned by Nigerians. You don't know? Most of our politicians fraudulently take our money here and go and put it in Ghana. You people don't know this. Why do you think they sell houses in Ghana in dollars? Ghanaians, you don't ask questions, do you? They sell a lot of properties in Ghana in dollars. They don't sell them in cedis. They sell them in dollars. Do you know why they sell them in dollars? They don't sell them in dollars because these properties are made for Ghanaians to buy. They are made for people that will buy them in dollars. Which are the people doing fraud? Some people will think that these properties that are sold in Ghana in dollars are for foreign investors. No. Foreign investors are meant to come into Ghana and use their currency or use dollars to change. When they change it, they now buy those properties in cities. It be like say one Ghana person say a lie. Well, Very Darkman doesn't lie. I don't lie. I'm bigger than lying. Last time I went to Ghana, I saw at least 4 or 5 properties that are sold in dollars.
Now, VDM says the Ghanaian economy needs fraud money to float. Oh, allegations, they cry. Well, I'm seeing some Nigerians saying that Ghanaians started the allegations first, so Nigerians is giving it back to them. Very Darkman is not just accusing the Ghanaian people, he's also accusing their financial system, accusing the World Bank, and also IECO. Was it not 3 days back? John Dramani Mahama came here to warn bloggers. He said, I am not against people doing your content, but all I'm saying is that before you come online to put out an information, make sure you have evidence, because we are going to start suing people. Okay, it seems like VDM will be the first blogger from Nigeria that will be sued by the Ghanaian government, because VDM, you have to provide evidence of how the Ghanaian government is using fraud money to float their economy. There was something VDM said that I agree with, where he said, why would they be listing properties in cedis? In dollars, sorry, instead of cedis. And I've discussed that in my channel, I think last year, where I said, why would the Ghanaian government be allowing properties to be sold in the US dollar instead of cedis? This is how we depreciate our currency in Africa, by making the dollar higher than our own country's currency. It used to be a thing in Nigeria before, but they stopped it. Where you want to buy a property and they are telling you the price of that property in dollar instead of naira, because I don't understand. I earn in naira. Why do you want to sell your property in dollar? That means I am not the targeted audience. Meaning your property is not for Ghanaians, because Ghanaians earn in cedis, except those who live in the diaspora or those who do content creation. And Let's be sincere with ourselves. How many Ghanaian content creators can afford a property worth $1 million in Ghana? How many? So meaning they have their own targeted audience, either people from the diaspora or a different sector. That is the only part where Very Darkman made sense in this video. Because why should Ghanaians be earning in cedis and you're selling properties to them in dollars? What happened to the cedis? Let's continue.
Now to buy. Who are the people earning in dollars in Ghana, if not for the fraudsters? The fraudsters are the ones earning in dollars, not the average Ghanaians. That's what you don't know. They are not, the market is not for your civil servants. The market is not for your average guys. This your properties there is for the fraudsters to come and buy. Why do you think that fraudsters relocate to Ghana, especially Nigerians? Yes, you are right. A lot of fraudsters come from Nigeria to Ghana. Why do you think they prefer to stay in Ghana? Because Ghana is like a safe haven for fraudsters. The Ghanaian system encourages fraud. Understand? All these African countries where they do fraud, they'll prefer to go and stay in Ghana because nobody they hunt them there. As bad as Nigeria, we still get EFCC, ICPC, APC, ACC, all the CCCCC. Still they even pursue these people. They still even pursue them. But yeah, bro, nobody, all of them sit down for there, they enjoy. Ghana na save heaven for fraudsters. You don't know these things. You come here, you come online. I say the only one I will support Ghanaians is the part of the king. Apart from that, you see every other allegation you are laying on Nigerians. Man, you know, follow. Oh, you people don't know why there were a lot of Nigerians in the inauguration of Ghana president. Oh God, these people are coming in late. You don't know your enemies, Ghanaians. You don't know your enemies. You don't know your enemies. You don't know. All of you are being used as a pawn. Go check now. See how many Nigerians come Ghana when they won't put a president. You don't know why. You think it's just a coincidence that Nigerians will stand up and run to Ghana when they want to put your president? You think it's a coincidence, eh? Those are investors.
VDM said both the trafficking, the powder selling that Ghanaians are accusing Nigerians, that both Ghanaians and Nigerians do it. Yes, I've said it here before. Yes, you will not beat me. Yes, both Ghanaians and Nigerians do it. But the part where he said it was the Nigerian politician that sponsored the Ghanaian election. Very Darkman, you get evidence. Very Darkman, this is not Nigeria. Oh. You have several court cases levied on your table. You and Mr. Chinwo are still going to court. The thing about Very Darkman is that he comes out to talk, and most of the times he says things he's not supposed to say. Even if he has evidence, he cannot present those evidence because he will implicate the source of that evidence. It might be true, allegedly, that it was the Nigerian government that sponsored the Ghanaian election. It might be true. But right now, even if Very Darkman has evidence, he cannot present that evidence because of the source of that information. The person that will give the information to him might be one top government official. He can't come out and say it's some person that gave it to me. That's why Very Darkman has a lot of cases in court. Most of the times, he's not lying. The only thing is that he cannot provide evidence. That's only the problem. Very Darkman cannot provide evidence because he does not want to cast the source of his information. That is why I always advise him, don't say things you cannot comfortably provide the evidence. You've accused Ghana of embracing crime and floating the economy with fraud money. So you're trying to say that these musicians in Ghana that are using fraud money to buy Lamborghini, and the Ghanaian government is protecting them. Very Darkman, FBI is in Ghana. These things you're saying will furthermore dent Ghana's image and will furthermore drag Ghana in the mud. And trust me, no Ghanaian politician will be happy about it. It's the way you go about something, the way you go about things, that at the end, you put yourself in trouble. Because the way I'm saying it, if you step into Ghana, ECO will pick you up. And they will ask you to provide evidences of these things you said. They will ask you to bring bank statements of where Nigeria was sponsoring Ghanaian election and how the Ghanaian people, the Ghanaian government is using fraud money to float the economy. If I'll be sincere with you guys in this video, there's something called HK. I started hearing about it 5 years ago. And as at that time, I noticed that every Nigerian boy that picks money, when I say pick money, you know what I mean. Don't pretend you don't know what I mean. Every Nigerian boy that picks money goes to Ghana. And I asked myself, why do you guys go to Ghana? Why? They'll tell you that police in Ghana does not disturb them, unlike in Nigeria. So that part, Very Darkman was right. They'll tell you that Ghana, you are free to do your work. Nobody will disturb you. When I say work, you know what I mean. HK work. And it's that bad that they even have their Ghanaian people that are doing it with them. So Very Darkman said both Nigeria and Ghana are doing this Yahoo thing. He did not lie. It's the truth. This trafficking thing, both Ghana and Nigerians are doing it. This Ashawo thing, both Nigerians and Ghana are doing it. The only thing now is when it comes to the number of people doing it, Nigerians are more and are very loud. That is why their matter is everywhere on social media. But Very Darkman, is a way you would have addressed this issue in such a way that you will not put more problem into this already existing problem. You did not address the things Nigerians are doing in Ghana that is not nice. You did not address the shop closure. You did not address the things going on social media. You just came and you added more fire. Although you made some points, but I feel, bros, it's the way you go about something, particularly when it has to do with diplomatic matters, that, you know, at the end, instead of bringing solution, it will just bring more problems. But guys, feel free to drop your own opinions in the comment section. It is Woto season. Nigerians that have been asking, why is nobody talking for Nigeria? Very Darkman has spoken. But this time around, he has put more fuel in the existing fire. But feel free to drop your own opinions in the comment section. It is what it is. I'm Delicious Army. Here it's all Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa. I know the good stuff related to that. I'll see you right next time, guys. Bye. Bye.